Jenson, that was a fantastic save. 14th to 4th. Whoa! I tell you what, it was very, very noisy. I know it's noisy in your car, but they made so much noise. It was a wonderful performance. You must be happy.
Thank you very much. These guys, unbelievable performance. Thank you so much. Thank you. I always say that you can never hear the crowd when you're driving, but I could see the crowd. Maybe I shouldn't have been looking, but now and again I could see out the corner of my eye the crowd, especially at the last corner. And every time I went by, they were cheering, and it's such a nice feeling to have that support. So thank you very much. Cheers.
Jenson, it's been a tough Grand Prix for McLaren, but you've had a great year so far, and I think some of the people at the beginning of the year, and when you signed, they said, oh, that won't work, you shouldn't go there alongside Lewis, but actually I think it's working brilliantly, don't you? What do you think?
It is going brilliantly. I mean, yesterday was an absolute nightmare for me, and you know, especially when you're in front of your home crowd, you want to put on a good show, and yesterday was disastrous for me. So very frustrating, and I'm sorry about that, guys. But you know, today I made life very difficult for myself. But fourth, oh, thank you. But
we forgive you, said a lady.
But fourth is okay, and you know, the frustrating thing is I keep making it very difficult for myself. So I've lost ground to Lewis. I've lost 6 points to him, which is a pain for me. Obviously not for the British fans, because we support both British drivers, obviously. But it's good that I'm fighting with Lewis in the championship, and the Red Bulls are still behind us at the moment. I have to say though, that Mark, a lot of respect for Mark, and he did an awesome job today, so we should give him a round of applause. Yeah.
He did do an absolutely brilliant job, but then again, those other teams, and particularly Red Bull, have aerodynamic advantages. You've had to take all your stuff off and drive the car as it was before. I don't mean it like that. I'm not being rude. And therefore you've done a great job. But the BBC commentators were saying it was one of your tigering drives. Did you feel that was a really good drive?
Yeah, you know, it's easy when you're that far back to have a good run in a way, because you're fearless and you have nothing to, you know, you don't have to hold back in any way because you're not trying to conserve points or what have you. So it's, in some ways, it's more fun starting where I did, and that's exactly why I started 14th. So see? It was a good response.
It's a good response.
No, I've got to sort myself out on Saturdays. I agree with that, and I'm sure some other people do as well. But I'll make my life much easier in Germany and take the fight to Lewis a bit more, because it's good having two Brits fighting at the front. Come on. We rock.
But they said Mum and Dad, they're all family back.
Yeah.
There they are. Look, there's the Button family. Do you see them? Wave Button family. But then again, what Damon has said and a few of the media has said, it's going to boil over. There's going to be a big scrap between you and Lewis.
It's the most boring conversation talking about how we're going to fall out. And, you know, it works for us. We get on well, and we work well together, and we get on the circuit and we fight it out. So it works for us. Other teams, maybe it works if they're at each other's throats. But, you know, the media have got a job to do, and they've got a job to do, especially leading up to the Grand Prix, and they got to add a bit of excitement. You know, it's a busy week for everyone, and it's a massive sporting event for the UK, so they're looking for stories as well, and they want us to be at each other's throats, but it's just not happening yet. So.
And we've been near a sellout crowd again. Yeah, well, you have 85,000 of you on Friday.
There are a lot of McLaren caps out there.
There are a few, yeah.
And who actually really thinks they're red? They're not, are they? Everyone says they're red. They're orange. Rocket red, okay. All right.
Right, just going on to those two wins this year, they were superb. I particularly loved Australia. That was a fantastic win. But I think your first win was from 14th on the grid, was it not? Or was it further back?
Yeah, it was. It was in Hungary. But everyone's always positive when you've done a rubbish job on a Saturday. You know, oh, you've done it before from 14th. And even DC said it. It was great.
I know.
But it's true. And last year when I won the champs, I started 14th and finished 5th. So it's exactly the same as then. And it was the same sort of race. I loved it today. So, but I must say that this is this is an amazing event for a British driver, you know, to have this support. And we're very, very lucky to have the support here, because it's not just in the good days, but it's also in the bad days that we have this sort of support. So thank you all so much. You made it very special for us.
Honestly, from the Honda days, and I remember when the engine had blown up really early and we were sitting back there and you went, TJ, I'm not sure I can go on. You were so depressed. I said, seriously, I'll lift you. And everybody cheered, and they've always, the British fans have always supported you. Now, just very briefly before you go, it's also very pleasing, hometown, so there's roads named after you. I understand there's even going to be a Jenson Button Bridge now. Yeah, true? And the other thing is, I think he's single again, ladies, so... I never get past, he gives me the old...
Can we move on?
Well, I don't know what happened, but you know, she looked very, very nice. Anyway.
She's an amazing girl.
Very, very nice. But there you are. I knew there'd be offers.
There's one offer, is that it?
One, there's got to be more of you. Jumping up and down. I'd like to say, on behalf of all of us and all the race fans, Jenson Button, thank you very much and many congratulations. Give me a big round of applause.
Can I just say something else, please? I don't know, where's the football on? Is it on here or?
Oh no, it'll be on the big screens, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we're all very disappointed that we're not on the big screens today, being English. Sorry? You know, our boys had a tough time this year, and you know, I'm sure we all wanted them to win, but trust me, we all have difficult times. I've been there. But we should support our boys, because they've had it tough, really have. So you know, we'll come back fighting in 2 years for the Europeans and the world. So come on, England. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2009 World